Alright, Shalom. First off, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Kapadan. Yahawah being the Heavenly Father of the world, we call Jehovah and God. Hashem meaning in the name of Yahawah, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. His true name is Yahawah Hamashiach. I want to give double honors to our apostles and elders at the great millstone who do well and taught us the truth. And it's a serious society to call the Abba Word. As you can see, DC Church, Yahawah's Heralds, coming out week in and week out, preaching the downfall of this wicked kingdom and doing what it's supposed to do. So, got it. We'll jump right into the scripture.
Amos chapter 9. Amos chapter 9, starting at verse 8.
Right?
Behold, the eyes of the Lord, Yahawah, are upon the central kingdom.
Right, so the one who you call God and Jehovah, Yahawah, has his eyes upon this central kingdom, man. You know? Keep going.
And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
And that's why you see things are starting to be destroyed. It's starting to decline. Like the brother sent me a video the other day. You got like 160 Mason stores. You got CVS, Walgreens. All of these stores are shutting down. You know, all of these stores are becoming blockbusters. You know, so brothers is old enough. Hey, I'm sorry, you know what blockbusters?
Trying to age shame.
You know, but hey, it's brothers that's walking around in this street right now that never been in that store. You know, it became nothing. It turned into Netflix. It turned into Hulu. All the live streaming. You know, that's what blockbusters has done. And that's what they're turning this into. You know, they're turning their stores into Amazon, you know, Instacart, you know, all of these other things that's on the web. But you see the Obamas put out that movie, right? Yeah, Leave the World Behind. What happened? There was a cyber attack. So if all of the stores that we used to go into by our own will is online now, what are you going to do during the cyber attack? You see? And that just shows the Lord having eyes upon the situation. Look up TV right now. There's a lot to get out of this situation with people. Because they put out a video where in 2016 he beat the shit out of a woman. Beat the shit out of her. That was in 2016 or 18. It's 2024. Why are we just now seeing it? This is not the first time that hotel seen that video. So if everybody's so alarmed calling him sick, he get 2 Thessalonians.
Second Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 8. And it says, and then, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
Right, that wicked shall be revealed, who the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. The spirit of his mouth, as you can see, we're coming out here, we're telling you who is who. Everybody's focused on P. Diddy. But P. Diddy is a very small fry in the huge problem of what we call Babylon here, man. It's a very small problem. There's millions of P. Diddy's walking around. And guess what? They're coming by the youth that they sacrifice to. And then soon as they want to start coming together, look at the P. Diddy start talking about he's doing this for the black people. I'm gonna give my people back their recordings or whatever the case may be. Look at him. He gets destroyed. Look at Kanye West. He was the 2020 P. He got destroyed. And all of this is doing is showing you that Esau is showing himself.
It says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Verse 9, it says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan.
And that's what P. Diddy's in there. Even y'all, you Israelites, you're going to see a bunch of Israelites fall. I'm just speaking as a man, but watch it be Jay-Z next. He think he all good, and everybody's worshiping and calling him the GOAT, and all of this bullshit. P. Diddy just got the lifetime achievement of this. Lifetime achievement, they were exalting this guy. And all of the guys that was exalted in this world is turned into be what? A phony, a fake. Look at Kevin Hart on that Tom Brady verse. How many times did a white man go up there and say he can suck their wives? Or they'll bend him over? That was literally butt breaking on live Netflix, man. When millions of watchers are talking on only fake up there with a name. Be disrespected and humiliated. And why did you take it? Because his soul it don't cost as much as what he wants, man. Go ahead, got this.
Mark 8, starting at verse 36.
Right.
For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?
Right. For what shall it profit a man? You want to be 130 million rich, whatever 700 net worth is? You want that? You know? That's what you want to gain in exchange for your soul?
Or what shall a man give him in exchange for his soul?
Right. Right, that's the point. You know? Yeah. But yeah, man. What shall a man gain if he loses his own soul? You're not really gaining anything, man. You know? A real man is not defined based off of the things that he has, man. A real man is measured based off of his integrity, his word. You know? Is he really true to what he says, man? There's a lot of phonies out here. A lot of people sitting there surprised that he has that type of anger up in him, man. These niggas are demons. You know, and it's going to tell you why.
Verse 9 again, it says, even him who coming is having the working of Satan, right? With all powers and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivable.
What's the nickname that you did at? Brother Love. Brother Love, right? But it says we're all deceivableness. And these people don't realize until all you people who worship these celebrities, you're sacrificing to the devil, man. Who's against
I feel like it's going to come like
when you pray to love. That's why you see all our women walking out here with weeds and all that shit. Bro, I was listening to a playlist, the music we grew up on. Damn, bro, they literally conditioned us to be like this, man. All the shit that you see, the Beyonce, the Aaliyah, Shanti, all of them motherfuckers, man, they was raising up this generation to be with it too, man. To not value a man. To go out there and be independent, you know? To enhance your booty. Get the fake eyelashes and the weed. All that shit was being made in the early 2000s, man. And it was all funded by the small hats, man. You watch what I say, you know?
With verse 10, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, and verse 10, it says, and with all deceivable of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the light of the truth, right, that they might be saved.
And the people who are going to fall for these deceitful acts, you know, the 2/3 is ultimately because you didn't receive the love of the Heavenly Father. And that's why we gotta really take hold into our spirit, embrace the Yahawah'S that is given us. Because not everyone receives the love of the Heavenly Father when you have eyes to see it. You know? Only men of the Lord wasn't surprised when that video came out. You know?
It says 2 Thessalonians chapter 4 and verse 3, it says, but if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost.
Right. If our gospel is hid, it's hid to them that are lost, man. That's why you see how people out here bugging out, man. Fucking crazy. You know, doing literally everything opposite that the Heavenly Father has said. You know, you can stop anyone who just asking you to believe in the Bible.
Oh my God! Because I want to take more! This motherfucker's crazy as shit. I said it! I was dead, bro!
It says, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not.
Blinded the minds of the people who believe not. These people are blind. You know? That's the same dude who was out fucking talking about in the music video on the iPhone. You know? Same dude, man. These guys don't realize that they just walk past the problem. They walk past the 2 minutes of love. But if they walk past Kirk Franklin or T.D. Jakes, they're going to stop and say something what they would deem spiritual.
They get that time.
Yeah, they definitely get that. And that just shows you. That shows you the kickback that the Lord has these people with. And why? Because they didn't receive the love of the Heavenly Father.
Like I said, this is the God of this world. Satan, it's like psyops that are going on now. Jacob's not privy to. And Esau, Edom is using for that fucking sorcery, spell, witchcraft, to cast on our people, man. And I have them in the mindset that they need. It's like it's a language that Jake just cannot pick up on, man. They can't see. It's because the Lord ain't waking, ain't woke them up.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
Tyrone. Something like that movie when they were showing how Esau, basically how they persuade the people blind to do all types of nonsense, like, because they trying to basically blind them for what's really happening in the world.
We can bring it that many different more where Esau is mind effing you know?
It says, in whom the God of this world has blinded the minds of them that believe not, whose the light of the glorious gospel of our God, who is the image of the Most High God and children. It says, for we preach not ourselves, but of our Yahawah'S and dead, and ourselves your servants in Yahawah'S sake.
It says, please stay.
It says, least the light of the glorious gospel.
Right, for fear the light of the glorious gospel be revealed unto them. You know? Because the Most High don't want them, man. We get Ezekiel 73. Our people are wicked as well, man. And that's why you have to, the only thing that you can present as a sacrifice is the sacrifice. We got to go that far because that's how fucked up we were, man. You know, we just walk into the store from the main camp and say the car just got fucked into. And the owner don't even know that. Windows just smashed up, man. These little two-thirds are demons, man. I've been flooding the chat with things that just happening in the region. You know? And a lot of things I didn't even see. You know? These dudes are demons, man. But guess what? Judgment is coming. What you don't recognize, what is blinding from your eyes, is that this devil hates you, and he got it out for you, man. He's about to make this shit so bad for you, and you're going to wish that the Most High listen to your cry. Here are Proverbs 1.
Ezekiel 7 and 3 says, now it will come upon you. It says, and I will send my angel upon thee.
Right now, this is no time upon you. Man, the camera on these guys, man. I bet you she's cracked multiple in that crew. You know? How people are wicked, man. You know? Come back.
It says, Ezekiel 7 and 3, it says, now is the end come upon you,
right,
and I will send my anger upon thee, right, and I will judge thee according to thy ways.
So according to your ways. It's wicked as you know. He's talking to the Israelites. According to the ways that you have been. So you want to go follow after Satan. You women, you want to be smuts and sluts and everything. It's going to be, you're going to be, that's why I said 7 women shall take hold to one man. It's because you're going to be begging for protection, man. You're going to be looking for weaves and eyelashes and fake nails and all of that shit. You know, women going to be trying to pop their BBLs and shit. Because there's going to be vicious men out here. Vicious men, they're going to be raping the hell out of them, man. And then though it's not enjoying to the women, man. They're going to be fighting, they're going to be afraid. Since you all be stuck, right? The Most High told you that a woman should be with only one man. There's not a woman that just had one father. It ain't. So he said he's going to judge you according to your ways. What do you think is going to happen to you women, huh? You know?
God, it says, and I will judge thee according to thy ways and will recompense upon thee all thy abominations.
Right, he's going to pay back to you all of your abominations, man. All of them, man. And the only way you're going to be able to escape this is if you're one of his. And the only way you're going to find out who the ones that are his is the ones that do what he commanded them to do, which is what we're doing right now. We're obeying the Heavenly Father so that he may wipe away all of our sins, man. All of the things that we've done. So we don't fall victim to what's about to come in Jacob's trouble, man. You got something?
Proverbs chapter 1, verse 20. Wisdom crieth without, utters her voice in the street. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, and the openings of the gates. In the city she utters her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, when you love simplicity?
Right, how long do y'all love to be so simple and follow after the obvious, man? This shit is obvious, man. All of the people that you worship, talk about the beehive. It's literally called the beehive, following with Beyonce. And when the truth comes out on her, you're going to be stupid, man. You chose her over the Lord. Talking about to the left, to the right. That shit is wicked, man. And these things build up a woman's mind, man. I was outside of, my lady play with shit, in the shopping center, seeing a nice little joint. And I'm talking to her, eventually get another nigga. And she sitting there, veins popping out her neck, she's talking. If I don't get nothing out of you in a week, like I can tell you, I don't want to talk no more. I'm talking, as she's talking, I just go back to her contact and delete it. Because you know how I think when you ain't got nothing and it's late at night, you just fuck it, man. And you shoot the text. Nah, man, I'm not giving myself an opportunity to talk to this dragon, man.
That's a hard. That's a part. The mindset of the modern woman, modern Babylonian woman, that they're prostitutes. Look at the comments she just said. She said, look, if I don't get nothing out of you in this X amount of time, I'm going to be on to the next one. So it's all about what you pay. You're literally out here in 2024 paying for a service. Okay? Just paying for these fucking women, man. Yeah. And if you see fit, wear it, obviously. There is a out of but then there's a bigger and another thing, the Lord in that season of time is going to allow it.
Hey, a woman raising pregnant is deception, right? So, just give them time.
Yeah, I was going to say, and also, that's how you know the difference between a man of the Lord and one that's not, because a man of the Lord is going to lean more towards the spiritual side. And we know we're pleasing in the sight of the Lord, so outside of that situation, we got multiple temptations. And the Lord gave them a way out of that temptation, and he used it. 1 Corinthians 10, starting at verse 13, they have no temptation taken you but such as common to man. And you know, that temptation was a beautiful woman. Like, we see beautiful women all the time. And some men, no matter what the woman says, she can say she got 13 kids and 2 crazy baby fathers. Just because she looks good, they'll go with the flesh and end up still trying to talk to the woman. But God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able. But will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. And the Lord gave him a way out of that temptation, which is basically to prove his soul. He ended up leading the number so that he won't be tempted to end up sexing the girl, which you can clearly see was a demon. It was going to be a headache from the top, and she already saying how she feels. So the moment you say you ain't going to give her something, she might be one of them wild, crazy demons come busting your windows out of your car because you ain't pay her bills. But I seen a video like that. The girl was mad at the guy. She came to his job and broke the back of his window and tied a piece of paper around a rock and said because she won't pay her phone bill. So yeah, she kind of be able to.
That's the beginning of Jack. I don't know if Jack, you know,
That's how I was in there.
yeah, the one I was thinking about was the one, the girl, knows the video, she basically had set up, got her brothers kill the dude she was dealing with because she was mad at her. She made it look like she beat herself up, went to her brother and had that man killed.
Yeah, I think it's exactly same situation. You went and got his brother, but he killed her brother and got off because it was self-defense. You know? And so the time is coming, man. And that's why I get on there in Revelation real quick. The whole power of the book of Revelation.
Revelation 12, starting at verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them.
Yep.
Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knows that he has but a short time.
He knows that he has but a short time. You know? Just like the Most High heart and soul heart, he's controlling the heart of this devil. And that's why you see things are starting to speed up. Everything that we're saying is showing itself. The prophecy is being shown. You know? So that's why I say he inhabits, man. But nah, you know? Esau, he's trying to make it real hard on Jacob. But guess what? It's ultimately going to turn into a good thing. You know? Because he's going to humble the woman. It's going to humble the woman, man. You know? And a lot of two-third executives, they need to get erased, man. They need to get eradicated. That's the only thing that's possible. You know?
Proverbs chapter 1, continuing on in verse 22. How long you simple ones when you love simplicity, and scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
Right. Fools hate knowledge. Fools don't see that the world is about to come out. All they say is y'all been saying that for a long time. And people been saying that before we even born. All right. These things that's happening right now wasn't happening at the rate it's happening right now. You go back to before we was born 30, 50 years ago, this is all dick right here. Man. So you don't see the change? You don't see the trouble coming up today? All of this stuff is relevant, man. And it's been prophesied.
This is Matthew chapter 16. And verse 2, I'm going to start up. It says, Matthew 16:1, it says, the Pharisees also and the Sadducees came and tempted him and desired him that he would show them a sign from heaven. He answered and said unto them, when it is evening, you say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites! Ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the sun?
And the reason why we heard this is the sun. It's meant for them to be caught sleeping, so to speak, when the thief at night comes. You know? It's meant for it, man. You know? What got the
Proverbs chapter 1, continue on at verse 23. Turn ye at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you.
right. The Most High is giving you a chance. God is putting us out here in the highways and byways. The brother out there sitting out here. Brother out there sitting out here. This is Isaiah. And this is why you see us stand out here like a lot of times they go back. You know? Good.
It's Isaiah chapter 6 and verse 9. And he said, go and tell these people,
Right?
hear ye indeed, but understand not.
Right. They all hear us, man. You ask any Jake now who are the Hebrew Israelites, those dudes that stand out in the front. They know who we are. They hear us, man. Good. Right.
It says, hear ye indeed, but understand not. See ye indeed, but perceive not.
Right.
Make the heart of these people fat.
Get them fried, man. You know? Shut up their understanding. Make the heart of these people fat. You know what it was? Get money. You know? You fat. You consume too much. To where to go, this right here is not good. All the thing is thinking about what he's going to eat, what he's about to get into, and how he's going to make money. They don't got room. They don't got room for the most time, man. That's how you make their heart fat. Fill their minds with bullshit of the world so that they don't acknowledge it. You know?
It says, make the heart of this people fat and make their ears heavy and shut their eyes.
Make their ears heavy. You know? Too much going on. They can't hear nothing. You know? Everybody is so deep into their own thoughts, man. Make their ears heavy and shut their eyes. Lest they see with their eyes, lest they can hear. You know what you want?
It says, and hear with their ears and understand with their heart and convert and be healed.
Right. You know? The Most High don't want them to be converted. Because if they heard, and obviously you know it would never happen, but if the two-thirds, who's meant to be a two-thirds, he heard and he was able to understand, he can do everything right. Then the Most High gonna happen. So if you don't want to do it, you don't want him. He's gonna be justice to them. You know what I'm saying?
Then said I, Lord, how long? And he answered, until the cities be wasted without inhabitants, and the houses without man, and the land utterly desolate.
Right, when all hell has broken loose, man. That's when Jacob's gonna get it. When it's already too fucking late, man. So we're not moved by numbers and all of that shit, trying to convert gang members and all of that. We're not moved by that. We literally just come out here in the highway. You know, we brotherly to the brothers that subscribe. You know, we do our videos. The truth is out there, man. If you want the truth breakdown, you can find it. That's why the scripture says, "Seek and you shall find." But these people don't have that ambition to find out the truth of the Most High.
Yeah, but with this is that goes into the vision. You know, Jake don't understand and know what's coming. Because if like you said, if the Lord actually what he was about to do in this place, bro, it'd be a lot of people, it'd be a lot of garments out here. It'd be a lot, that's right, it'd be a lot of that going on out here. But the thing is, like, and so, because the lack of fear, they're going to continue to do what they're doing up until that point, to that moment.
Right, so if you set up the understanding from them understanding this, what's the opposite of this? Everything that is so good. That's why pork is a most dictated food. Seafood is a dictated. Because what Esau did was turn everything righteous into wicked in this world. And everything wicked has been turned into righteousness. And the easy way you prove that is the scripture say 2 men can't lie together. That's a abomination. But guess what? If you a bad person in this world, if you are against it, right? Now, it's a hate crime now. So that's a clear example of wickedness being turned into righteousness in this world, and vice versa.
Isaiah 29:16. Surely the turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as a modest praise. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the things framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding? And the point was when it was like y'all said, man, so the power has been given to them for a season to push the demonic and satanic race of salvation throughout the world. And it confused the God of this world is confused with that. And they don't know what the fuck is like. The Lord is really, it's like a compass. And you go to some place and the compass is spinning around in circles. The compass is supposed to give you a direction. It doesn't tell you go north, west, east, or south. You know? And the thing is you come to keep the world with you. So, you got the direction, you know. When you got the directions to know, hey, which way to walk and which way to go. The kids don't got it. It's because of God in this world. It's everything up.
Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 20. It reads, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
That's another example. You see a woman on cover, that's being as whack in today's world. You know, all these women walk around in leggings and things with bills. She just made me super ignorant. All I said was inflation. It wasn't bad. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't bad. You know? So now I just want to know more. You know? That's someone, you know, you got to take out some dinners and things like that. You know, these women today, they're 11, 12 at night. He's like, shit, that's what you trying to come through? Yeah. Never talk to them. No. That's just how it is.
That's our harlot.
Yeah. That's what a harlot does. What's the fuck I'm going to take you out to dinner for?
Matthew 13:9, it says, who hath ears to hear, let him hear. And the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. But to them it is not given.
Right, it was given unto you. It's not given unto everybody, right? You know, his secret is given unto the prophets, right? And the prophets, if you think the prophets is T.D. Jakes and Joel Osteen and these guys, they're lost in shit. T.D. Jakes is second thing about crazy. I guess he's not getting swallowed a little more. The wicked is being wrote. It's definitely being revealed. And you know that is the things that Nino Brown still. I'm thinking that all you niggas was like Luke.
That's what I said. That's why it's so powerful. What do you say, man?
Exactly.
You ain't nothing out here.
All that shit for these riches, and they about to take it all from us.
Back in Matthew 13:44, it says, again, the kingdom of heaven is like a treasure hid in the field. That says, the which when a man has found, he hideth, and for joy thereof goeth and selleth all that he hath, and buyeth that field. And that's it. Going back into the point. This is a treasure, man. What we've obtained, this knowledge, the wisdom, the understanding, you know. And we're looking in the world, you know, in comparison, it's like, there's nothing out here. Nothing out here for us, man. You know. That's why we invest everything we have. We all in with Yahawah'S, man. The promises that he has, of course. You know? There's nothing out here. What's some new stuff? Some weirdo ass niggas.
Yeah, he whispering in my ear. The brother Oswald wanted.
Bro, there's nothing out here though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it says the kingdom of heaven is like to a merchant man seeking a good pearl, who, when he had found a pearl of a great price, went and sold all that he had and bought it. It says again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a net that was cast into the sea and gathered of every kind, which, when it was full, they drew to shore and sat down and gathered the good into the vessels, but cast away the bad. And that's what's going on now, man. That great shipping process that the Lord is doing, man, right before our eyes. You know, we see many big amount of people in both and then get cast out. You know, the Lord is the many that was required to purge and to prove who's who. You know? Because at the end of the day, boy, if you ain't got reservations, you ain't got reservations. You know? That's the law. You know?
Proverbs chapter 23, verse 23. Bad and truth, and set it not. Also wisdom and instruction and understanding. And that's the thing, like we don't know wisdom, bad and truth, but we're not trying to sell it. Because as you see, some of the men that's amongst that Israel that know that they're Israelites and have bought the truth and for Christ, they end up selling it. Because they wanted the riches of this world.
You got breaking strongholds that's good. That's how we all grew up, you know. The apostles turned into breaking strongholds of the world, you know. Yeah, when you sit down, you know. Ain't nothing was sold here, man. You know, and the Most High still blessing. They'll still take it to me.
Proverbs chapter 1, verse 24. Because I have called and you refuse, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set and not all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your commandments. I will mock when your sin cometh.
Right, we going to laugh at your commandments. You know, sometimes you think it's bad now. You think it's bad now. Time when you do move the Lord, but you don't know what your child is, you know, the town is going to get split up, you know, if you watch that show Poverty, it shows you it can happen just like that, man. And the show started off with their son in a different district, man. I guess he was on a field trip or some shit. These things are happening, you know. Your child, you live in Maryland, your child goes to DC, but that's when it's divided. You know? Yeah. And the only thing you're going to be able to rely on is the Heavenly Father. Because they're already showing you, like we said earlier, the wicked is being revealed. So now you're already going to start to lose faith in those celebrities and the government, you know? If you think 82-year-old Joe Biden is going to get us out of an attack, you got the game fucked up. You got the game fucked up. You know? Say it again. Right, he's the commander-in-chief. Ain't that a cost for words? Ain't that a cost for words if he's the commander-in-chief?
America is a big business.
I was just going to say too, we get, like I said, everything, for the most part, we see is spiritual. Just like the elder, the Swan, Shahanala, posted in the chat a video of how certain women make a video saying when a guy walk up to them and ask them for their number, they're going to completely be submissive. Because the Lord is putting the spirit on a lot of these men to start judging these women. So these women are starting to fear him. Ultimately, like the scriptures say, in that day, 7 women to take on the 1 man. And they're going to be back, it shows that they're going to be back in their order. Because the girl in the video, like she said, if the guy asks me for my number, I don't care if I don't like him or not. I'm going to be completely submissive. So imagine when Jacob's trouble comes, when all hell is really breaking loose, and these people not regarding the police or not, these women are definitely going to be completely in that order.
Right. That's why. Because they're going to need protection. You gotta think about it. If it's a sin, there's going to be sedition and no win. People are just going to be breaking the law and not thinking about it, right? So it's going to get to the point in time where the state and the city is going to have to come to a decision and say, this is no longer a crime punishable by jail time. Because the jail is going to get overwhelmed. The full people get, like it was a new stat that came out. If you make between 130,000 and 200,000, then you live in okay. If you make between 90,000 and 130,000, then you're poor, but you're okay. You're not poor if you make 130 to 200. You living pretty good, meaning like you can still you don't worry about your bills don't bother you. You still got vacation money to go on vacation at least 3 or 4 times a year or something like that. Now, if you make under that, 130 to 90,000, then you make it more good. You ain't really got the money to go vacation or something like that. If you make 90,000 to 50,000, you're struggling. You're struggling. Just 5 years ago, motherfuckers was applying for $90,000 jobs because that was yeah, they embraced the middle class. Now, you gotta look at it because there was another step they seen it where the average African American, they make up to 50 grand a year. So they is well below the poverty line. There's only a few of us that's just above it, you know? So if it's to that point where what about the very poor people that's still working at McDonald's and Burger King that's only clocking in 36 hours a year? What about those guys? The sedition is going to grow.
You gotta think about every year. You're coming out of high school, no direction, none of these boys. They got grants, government grants, living at home with your mom. It's a whole lot of these little kids.
And guess with all that, the most accessible thing for them is a gun. The most accessible thing is a gun. So if you're a woman and you think it's shit, these things ain't motherfuckers getting released from jail, man. A lot of people who got a non-violent crime is going to get released, but they've been in there for about 5-10 years. So their mindset ain't civilized. So these women ain't gonna have a choice but to be protected by a man. Because a lot of men are out here deprived of their virginity, you know.
The situation just happened. When she was older, but you gotta think about it. When you look at her confidence in her spirit, before she got caught up, she thought she was safe. She just walking down the block like that. It looked like she was a little tipsy too. And then out of nowhere, he grabbed her ass up and took her around the town and had her stay with her. You know? So imagine when that date comes, you know? People's mindset, people are in an extremely delusional ass fucking mind frame right now, man. Real complacent, right? Really thinking that they safe out here, you know? And the Lord is about to raise praise, about to flip things right side up. It's going to return. I don't know if it's crazy about on my feet, and I'm looking at this it's like an animal thing. I get a chance to watch National Geographic, and you don't really get an understanding of how the Lord conducts it. It's just a jungle out here in this world for real. I was watching a goddamn lion eat a fucking gazelle. The gazelle was still alive. Gnawing on his back, man. Bloody. You know, It was fucking crazy, man. But that's what's coming to this place when the law and order is not here, man. You know? Fucking women, you know, these folks was walking around. I had this what's up, bro? Second that is 15. What? Come over there, 15? God, I'm about to read it. God, second that is 15 to 14. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. It says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. Okay, it says, for there should be sedition among men, and invading one another. They should not regard their kings nor princes.
So the woman's greatest protection is 911. What are you gonna do when you can't call that number?
Bro, the shorty had the restraining order. They got this shit on video. Look, the little goddamn nigga came and said, I don't give a fuck about no restraining order. Call the police and he commenced to gun her ass down. Remember, bro, the police has a response time. Y'all think that these little pieces of paper is gonna move a man or put fear in a man to not do something? The scripture just said completely contrary. There's a season of time that's coming where what? They're not gonna regard things. They're not gonna be on a grand scale.
You gotta think about it. You really gotta think about it because people come with the you know? They're not able to go back when we was growing up. The big man was what, like $5 years. You know? Yes. They can't afford that now. The prices on everything have went up, but the rate is gonna keep. You know? And especially if you got a record. All of these people you got a record.
Okay, it looks like they're natural men. They're brute beasts. So that's why I mentioned, bro, that's why I mentioned the animals play, man. If you look at it, bro, animals are extremely instinctual. Hey, look, if you leave, it's been case studies where you know, an individual died and they got pets at home and they got a cat at home. Hey, bro, after a certain amount of days, that cat not getting nothing to eat, that joint will start to eat that decomposing body. They come in on certain cases where they're seen with the individual that owns that pet will have mauled off the face completely and just started eating. So this is the mindset of these fucking people. That's what a natural man is. That's what a fleshly man is. You see, that's why I always mention that commercial. This commercial, they show you you see him, he's a whole other character, wilding out, and then they give his ass a snicker. It's like, oh man, you turn back to his regular self. You're not you. You're hard. That's exactly because the Lord is going to put it, bro. The Lord, the Spirit, He's the Father of spirits, and He's going to use the spirits that are possessed. Bro, it's going to be fucking horrific out there, man. Oh, you got to
Job 12, verse 1 and verse 7. But now the beast, and they should teach you, and the fowls of the air, and they should tell thee, or speak to the earth, and it should teach thee, and the fish of the sea shall declare unto thee.
right. So it's wisdom within that kingdom that the Lord has made, man. And you see, like I said, natural brute beasts. So how much more when the lights go out? How much more when the grocery store is sitting? Okay? How much more?
And that's why you gotta visualize, you know, how I broke down the structure of the middle class.
Yeah.
Like, well, damn. When you thinking about the book 30 and 90,000, oh, that's tremendous. But now that class is struggling. When the majority of the so-called Negro, Latinos, and Asian Americans, that class didn't improve. The money didn't improve. So now you can have a visualization on Jacob's struggle. It's evident now. You know? Back then it was just like prophecy, oh yeah, this is gonna come to pass, and you can see it, but it's happening now.
If it's worse than what it is now, I'm going to be really
and now it's going to make sense why there's a difference. Because you can't tell me I want to sit here and go to sleep every night and my kids had a fight. While I know them across the street is the whole world. Somebody gonna go get cooked. You see? Now you're gonna start start thinking, I have to rob a bank. Yeah. Or I have to go kidnap somebody and get it done. These are crimes where, look up the word sedition. Look up the word
That's
sedition.
what that John Q spirit. I know you watched that movie. He had to get his son. That was a good movie. But it shows you the spirit that was on that man when his son was in a dire straits.
Nothing matters.
Nothing mattered. Your life versus my. Hey, look, I'm a fend for mine, and fuck you. That's just how I gotta go straight up. Fuck you, bro.
But the scripture talks about how your family becomes a liability.
Yeah.
You know, so those cars that's in your driveway, somebody gonna look at it like you must got something.
Oh yeah. But they doing it now. They doing this shit now.
So how much more work?
In that day, that's right. Listen, and the animal line, now, it means rebellion,
Yeah.
uprising. A rebellion, uprising, you know. The government has a long list of laws that's in place.
And people on that list.
You see? And they're not going to give a shit about it.
No.
People, revolt, revolt. Activity, commotion, and debate. Concerted attempts to overthrow civil authority.
Yeah. We talk about Matthew the 24th chapter. Nation against nation. People against people. What is that talking about? It's not talking about having a good time. It says against. So those who have, they're going to get looked at twice. They look at people in the gas station like you got something. And that's just the gas station. Ready to rob your car. Take a pocketbook off the seat. Because people are really, they on that McDonald's menu for real. Rib roast, prime rib. What? $27 a pound for a steak? Filet mignon, I don't know what that is, but I get $1 goddamn double burger with cheese. You know what I mean? But that's how it's coming to you. Sedition. Violence is first. You think he could get down on Florida Avenue?
Right, yeah.
With some light.
I don't care who you are. That's the street for you right there. Violent fight between factions. Still more religious order.
There it is. That's what it's coming to. What did Trump say? If you anti-Semitic, you deserve the death penalty. What the hell that come from? Where does that come from? Hold on. These Trumpeteers been goddamn anti-Semitic ever since the goddamn nation started.
Right. And then think about it. You can't come up against, because it came out, the dude who funded the Sexy Red and put her out there for the world was one of those dudes. That's right. So we can't come up against her when we're saying her ways of destroying the minds of our children. Like, but we can't come up against her or Trump to put us together. This whole topic
Psalm 73 and 8. It's a little love straight to the point. Psalm 73 and 8. It says they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lawfully proud. It says they set their mouth against the heavens and their tongue walketh through the earth. That's exactly what the hell is going on. You know? Bro, they are on their damn and they're going to stay to rest. So they got the resources and the power not only to further their agenda, but what? To further it, man, to act on it, right? to pay certain individuals. Look, I'm gonna pay you X, Y, and Z. All right, I need you to push this type of philosophy. I need you to set these people up to do this. And if somebody come against you, bro, we go what the Trump just say. We go put your ass down.
We always talk about going back to the source.
Yeah.
So the source of these things is the owner, the corporation. So if the corporation is a record company or a film industry, we got to go back to who owns that and who's pushing that agenda, allowing that agenda to be pushed. So why you become my enemy? Because I'm telling you, you're the culprit.
Right.
You see? So how can I be put to death? I know why, but why am I being put to death? Because I'm calling you out for your practice.
That real question is for our people who side with him. And look at us as the problem. You know? You sit back and everybody look at that video and be like, oh, I can't believe he was that sick. What about the people who funded his lifestyle? Right. Who allowed that video to be secret for all these years? 16, all the women that he must have came across that they could have saved, they got their ass beat, just like Cass.
Without a video.
You know? You could have saved them. They could have been without that video when he did, and everybody would have known he was crazy.
But Cassie too, though. Bitch, you a part of the problem too.
But
Because
no,
you
at the
do.
same time,
You know what I'm saying?
I bring it down. I bring it down. What we were just going into, or why the women talking about she want to be submissive and this, that, and the third, is because once a woman feel that wrath from a man, yeah, she's probably scared as a motherfucker to come out. Here it is, we're talking about P. Diddy. This is a fucking billionaire. This is a billionaire. You think he can't get it? Money talks. Take that. You know, he got something for her ass if she say so.
But the point, what I'm saying is she agreed to it. Because all of y'all, we know, it's 2024. They blew the whistle on the whole entertainment industry with all of y'all motherfuckers doors behind closed doors to get these deals, to get these checks. You know what I'm saying?
This is in the time with P. Diddy, and we already announced his name a little, which is also small. You know, those guys in this corner, he in good graces with them. If they were okay with paying the hotel to shut him up, what the hell is they gonna do if she starts? You know?
Yeah, you better shut your mouth.
Come out here and we can, on the highways and all they say accountability.
Yeah.
Accountability is what's happening now. They're being accountable for their actions. Where before, it was okay. It was just to get there. We needed to get to the dignified to get our demo tickets. Stupid shit, you know what I mean? I don't know what they do, but I think it's just a freak-off part.
Yeah.
They really like to freak off. Fuck a demo ticket. They did, but you weirdo. But now you're being held accountable for your actions and showing the inside scoop, the real inside of this.
Yep.
Fuck Chris Henson. Chris Henson went undercover to find these pedophiles, but now we know the pedophiles is in our community too.
Yep.
Never seen black guys on a pedophile show.
Well,
He's
Mike
always
Tyson
white
just
dude.
said he got aroused at a 16-year-old video. What?
We're talking about in our communities, man. These things is happening everywhere in society.
Right, and that's why the scripture said the wicked shall be fulfilled. That goes for our people too. And now you can see, what's that? Psalm 74. Yeah, because now that the wicked is being restored, the opposite is being restored too. How in the world?
Or who will stand up for being against the workers of iniquity?
So you gotta ask yourself, if you just on the fence and you're in the world and you paying attention, you will see the main message of the Hebrew Israelites is that our heritage was stolen from us, and we are the true Hebrew Israelites. We are the true Jews. You know, that's who we are. You know, and we're telling you who is the wicked. When we bring out Job 9 and 24, saying the wicked is given into the hands of the wicked, he covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who the fuck is he? Because every time something crazy happened and we found out the root of the problem, there go the small hats, man.
Yeah. Revelation 2 and 10.
You
2 and
see?
9, 2 and 10.
What they goddamn hands dirty?
Why they always dead?
All the blood on their
Right,
hands,
like
man.
they just like, oh no, they didn't do it. Oh, you can't say
And
anything.
then if you do say something, what they do, man? I ain't never seen somebody strip billions of dollars from somebody within weeks, man. Within weeks. Kanye West, as soon as he said something on that drink chant, hey, erase that. Erase it. And then he come out of hide and he has this long written in Hebrew. Everyone seems to apologize to these guys. So, when the scripture says, so read that again.
Psalm 94, starting at verse 16.
Right.
Who will rise up for me against the evildoer? Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
Who want those people, man? Obviously, it's don't be Israelites. And then when you actually subscribe and start listening to the Hebrew Israelites, you're gonna have to sift through the camps, man. You know? First you gotta get the message in the world. Then you're gonna see different doctrines out there. And you gotta find the right one. And if you wanna hear it, you'll find it. You'll find it. You know you're gonna go with the voodoo cricket. You know? You're gonna go with the Christian Israelites and the Yahawah'S. You're gonna go with the Dark Knight Raiders where Yohanan say basically the King David. Well, I guess they are saying they King David. You know? And if you're going to GOCC, you just ain't got it. You just ain't got it. See, they the worst one. You know? So, hey, it is what it is. But the truth is out
Isaiah chapter 28 and 14. It says,
You're gonna have to hold that umbrella for yourself and just use it. Oh shit.
Oh, no shot can hold it.
Isaiah
Sean can hold the umbrella.
Yeah.
chapter 28,
Hey Sean,
verse 14.
you gonna hold the umbrella for him. You just hold it for yourself.
Isaiah chapter 28, starting at verse 14. Wherefore, hear the words of the Lord, ye scornful men that rule this people which is in Jerusalem. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and withheld are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves.
And that's 2/3 of our people. What have they done? What it said? Made lies their refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves, making that covenant with death. Okay, you signing these fucking contracts. You in the dance with the devil. You in the bed with the devil, and then you mad in your feelings when you get fucked over in the end. Okay, knowing, and that's why. Give me that in Sirach 12. That 12. Yeah, never touch that.
Sirach 12.
Listen, that's the problem with Jake. They don't know you, bro. But over 4 centuries, man, 4 or 5 centuries, you still don't know who the opposition is. You still don't know, and it's sad. All you gotta do is give niggas a bucket of fried chicken
With some hot sauce.
some fucking hot sauce. on. Throw some dusty ass, used up ass boxes in front of them, and they content. You give them some fake diamonds, some fake Cartiers, some fake Rolex, niggas are content. This shit is ridiculous.
Surah 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy. That's right. So like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness.
Never trust thy enemy. Who is your enemy? Wait, give me Deuteronomy 28. The same people that snatched us up and brought us over here, man, and tell you were gonna be sold unto who? I mean, the Lord is making this quite clear. And you can't get no clear than what the Lord showed, but like the Spirit spoke expressively, earlier today about, the ears being shut, your eyes being, shut, you're blinded to the truth of the matter, Go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy 28 and 68.
Yeah, hold Deuteronomy 28, hold Salah. Finish reading, because it's never trust that enemy. Deuteronomy 28 and 64.
Deuteronomy 28, down in verse 64. And Yahawah'S shall scatter thee among all people. Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Right, speaking about America.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Right.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
Talking about our homeland. Go ahead.
And there you should be sold unto your enemies.
What? Read that again.
And there you should be sold unto your enemies.
Right.
For bondmen and bondwomen.
Right. So there we shall be sold unto our enemies. It ain't say friends. Okay? They ain't say brothers. It ain't say kin. The opposition, the enemy. So go back to read that over again.
Back in Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thy enemy.
Yeah.
For like as iron rusted, so is wicked.
That's right, Lord.
Verse 11. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed.
And we see, bro, this is the thing, you gotta read the patterns. You gotta look at the patterns, man. Look into history. You see, look, you with the Northern Kingdom, you should know. You dealing with Gad, it's whole museums,
Hold on. Why I gotta go to the museum? I could just say,
Google. You got the museum at the palm of your hand. And this is the thing, this is the thing, man. The age, like, the day was said that knowledge shall be increased. But it seemed like the people have gotten fucking dumber, man. That's exactly what's happening, man.
right, because you're in a museum or a library, you got to go to the index card.
Yep.
You might have to ask the librarian where this shelf
Yep.
is.
Yep.
What's this number? The little number on
man.
the side. You got to figure these things.
That's right.
Google, you can please tell me,
Look it up.
is that your fingertip? But people don't use that as a computer, you know what I mean? So
Right.
that's why they still stuck.
And back into the point we made earlier. The enemy, the opposition, is it's a lot of goddamn sorcery and spells. The entertainment, look up entertainment, barbershop. Look up entertainment, okay? Because this is what our people are caught up in.
Yeah.
They caught up in the now, right? The right here, right now, and none of that matters, man. YOLO, you only live once, we gotta party, we gotta do this, we gotta get to this money. Man, fuck all this, But y'all don't understand. You see, when we spoke on a vision earlier as well. Matter of fact, you can give me that as well. Without the vision, people heard me progress.
Yeah.
Oh, can I get a precept?
Entertainment, yeah.
This is 1 Corinthians 13 and 11. It says, when I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things.
That's right.
That's even your mentality or how you go about your daily research. Looking up things. As a child, you said, Mom, could you help me do my homework? Or could you help me with my math? Now you got to put away those things, man. You got to do it for yourself. You got to do the legwork.
Yeah.
And people don't want to do the legwork, but they're lazy.
Yeah, you're right.
See? So it says, but now we see through a glass darkly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, but when then shall I know, even as also I know. And now abideth faith, hope, charity, these three. But the greatest of these is charity. So what you got to do is start doing something, man. not just for himself, but for others.
Yeah.
Talking to the old man up the way, right, at the other camp, and he said, I'm a son. He's older than me, then that means he knows more. Gray hair don't mean that you have knowledge. See, it's what knowledge we do have. I can find that goddamn OnlyFans page real quick. Right? That's right. I want, you know what I mean? I want to do that thing. I know where I can get to it quick. I got it saved. Right? I know where she at. I get to live when she live. I'm live with her.
Oh no.
Right? But let me find out what the bear, what the Roman Empire, what years the Israelites was in slavery. Nothing.
They don't understand the importance of these things, man. When you tap into that, you start thinking, you tap into prophecy. And then you see all of the fulfillments of these things that the Lord did. And it's like, oh, hold on, wait a minute. What's to come? Oh, what's fitting to happen?
Yeah.
And this is why these things, that's why it's urgent for you to get into this, man. For you to level up, for you to grow up, man. Right. You know? It's serious business we talking about here. But read, and this is the point, I want to get that entertainment, bro, about yourself. Not entertainment, about yourself. You know, because it's a lot of distractions, and then hold the vision, and then get the 2 Corinthians. No, just go to a regular video. Go to like Google. Just get like
Ecclesiastes 12:1. It says, remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh. When thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in it, right? Because everybody will say, I'll worry about that later, or it ain't gonna come till 10 years from now. Like you know when the Lord cometh, because you don't even know the signs in heaven. You don't understand the days that we're in. This is why it says, remember now in your youth, not when you're old and when you're ready. Is now is the time. Remember now in the time of your youth.
That's right.
I got one more. It says here. This is Ecclesiastes 11:9. It says, rejoice, O young man, in thy youth, and let thy heart cheer thee in the days of thy youth, and walk in the ways of thy heart, and in the sight of thy eyes. But know thou that for all these things Yahawah will bring thee into judgment. That's right. So you can do all these things in your youth. You can forget about God until you're ready. But all those things that you've done, it's going to be remembered.
You see it? Yep, we read that in Ezekiel 7. Yep. Bring it back out. Shit. 7 and 3.
Yeah, you're gonna have to that's a spirit. You're gonna have to take that punishment or take that judgment. Right. You see what I mean? So if you study now in your youth, but when you become old and stay in it, there's also a reward. There's a reward in judgment, right? And there's a reward in righteousness in judgment.
Come.
You see? So which one you rather have? Go ahead, bro.
This is Ezekiel 7 and 3. It says, now is the end come upon thee.
Right.
And I will send my anger upon thee, and will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense upon thee all thine abominations.
Yeah, because nobody wants that Lord's judgment. Like they couldn't even take it when he was at Mount Sinai. They couldn't even take the voice of the Lord. Now imagine him coming down here physically on it. You see? Now we was reading in the book of Samuel about the hemorrhoid. Now imagine that coming on you. You see? Or boils, right? Or growing chicken feathers like Nebuchadnezzar, right? And talons, eagle talons, the toenails. When you start to get that physical on you, you're going to remember where this is coming from. You see? And that's not a good judgment to have. Now, the judgment of righteous salvation, that's what we're looking for. Go ahead,
This
Proverbs. Sure. Proverbs 29 and 18. Where there is no vision, the people perish. And he that keepeth the law, happy is he. In Proverbs 29 and 18. Where there is no vision, the people perish. But he that keepeth the law, happy is he.
Right, so where there's no vision, the people perish. Now, what is the vision? What is the vision going into?
It's been about 20, about 30 of them.
Yeah, for real. No exaggeration.
Yeah, but what is that vision going into, man? Prophecy, you know? And for the point I made earlier, for the individuals that don't understand what's to come, bro, you're going to find yourself, and you're going to find yourself being a part of it, man. You know, now we all don't take part in prophecy, but what part of you don't take part in? All right? Because we're trying to receive salvation. We're trying to receive deliverance. Okay? We don't want to be judged, okay, by the Heavenly Father, man. All right? Look, man, it's a fearful thing for power, okay? It's not a fucking game. But Jake is out here just, doing what they normally do, not knowing. But at the end of the day, everybody got a lot to play. Now, I wanted to look this up, and we can go to that 2 Corinthians 2:11, and this entertainment going back to the point that you were making about the attention and what it's for, what the master of people in there on. We spoke about earlier the God of this world, right? These different spells and you can just say spells that are cast on these people through via entertainment, right? And when I looked up entertainment, it says an action or providing or being provided with amusement or enjoyment. And read that. What was the other one, bro? Look, you still got to pull it up. Yeah. Just read the verb.
And entertain, the verb, to keep up, maintain, to keep someone in a certain frame of mind.
That's right. To keep someone in a certain frame of mind.
Right.
Go to that 2 Corinthians 2:11 real quick, because I want to look, and then I want to look up that the word. Go ahead, bro.
2 Corinthians 2:11.
Yeah.
Lest Satan should get an advantage of us.
Yeah.
For we are not ignorant of his devices.
Right. So lest Satan, right? Read it again, Buck.
Yeah. 2 Corinthians 3:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us. For we are not ignorant of his devices.
Right. Here's the devices, right? It says a perception of purpose. It says the intellect, disposition itself, device, mind, and thought. It says a mental perception and evil purpose. Okay? So the purpose of the physical counterpart to the spiritual demon Satan is Esau, right? And they are in the power suit. All right? So the objective is to what? Keep your mind distracted through via the entertainment. Okay? And that's what goes back to the scripture or the point that he was making about growing the fuck up. Okay? Tapping in and understanding what season and time that you're living in. Okay? And you gotta pull yourself free, bro. It's a goddamn trap. That's what it is. They get something called Death Stroll. You get on social media. Bro, we fighting this shit too. Don't get it twisted.
Hey, broad is the way.
Broad, exactly. Broad is the way, man. So these things will suck you in and it will have your attention or your mindset, your mind frame, so indulge within the cares and effects of this world, not understanding and knowing what's to come or what's really right around the corner.
Or what time
it is, And that's why it's imperative that you fucking wake up. And but at the end of the day, we understand. You got something to
No, go ahead.
Yeah, at the end of the day, we understand. We have to always simplify the equation. It goes back to the 1/3 and the 2/3. Okay? Those that have been selected to receive salvation.
That's right.
And those that have been destined for destruction.
That's right.
Okay?
That quote you just said should scare you.
Yeah.
Why it should scare you is some can get it and some may not get it. That's scary. Which side are you? Which one are you? That's what you got to daily exercise to find out. Who am I? Which side am I on? You see? I got 5. Remember you not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now you know that withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. So that means Satan is already working right now.
Yeah.
He don't take no days off.
No.
So is Satan working in your life? Is Satan working with you? This is what you gotta ask yourself. So you gotta let go of that Satan because he's here and now. So if you say, no, I don't have to remember the Lord, Satan's gonna remember you. Satan is gonna be there for you. He's gonna give you all your wishes and desires. He's gonna even give you the inner thoughts. He's gonna give you your thoughts, right? To teach you what you should do and which way you should go. But you're supposed to rebuke Satan. Say, nah, you're not working in my life. The Lord is working in my life. I gotta get closer to him. I gotta find out his word, right? I gotta find out my source of energy. You see? Because what's gonna happen is you be taken over and don't even know it. You see? When you think you're working right now, you're not. You see? Go ahead, bro.
1 Peter chapter 5, starting at verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walks about, seeking whom he may devour.
Those who are asleep. Those who are putting the Lord off, the righteousness of the Lord. Statutes, laws, commandments, faith in Yahawah'S, through the word called Jesus. See, Satan is on his job. He knows his duty. His duty is to catch you up, catch you sleeping. You see? And he wants to say, nah, I'm what you need. I'm what you need. Go ahead, read that again.
1 Peter 5, starting over verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walks about, seeking whom he may devour.
Yeah, it says be vigilant. You know how they have vigilance, they be out there all night. They put teddy bears on the side of the crime. So they really dedicated to what they doing and what they believe. So this is the same thing we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be vigilant, up day and night. And it doesn't have to be, not literally, you got to be awoke.
Spiritually.
That's what it means to be up and awakened.
Yeah.
Right? Can't we talk about woke folks? It may look good on the day, but the people you're talking to, 90% ain't woke. You see? So you got to be really awakened, which is in the scriptures, which say, read that again. Papa Shah.
1 Peter 5 and verse 8.
Yep.
Be sober,
Right.
be vigilant,
Right.
because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walks about, seeking whom he may devour.
This is without distraction. You see, anything in this world can distract you because it's feeding your flesh. And your flesh feels so goddamn good is the reason why the Lord made it this way. He could have said, let me turn down that just a little bit. You know what I mean? Then they can throw it at me. No, he turned it up. All the way up. Pat Joe says, lean back. Lean back. What that mean? What that mean? In your comfort. Keep going.
Oh, you the vigilant.
Yep.
I got
Yep.
vigilant. Gregorio. It says to watch. The metaphor gives strict attention to, be cautious, active, to take heed lest remission and indolence, some destructive calamity suddenly overtake you.
That don't sound like leaning back. That's the opposite of leaning back. So Fat Joe is in his comfort. Yeah, I'm good. But what did Fat Joe see Fat Joe Davis interview? He was like, man, I was putting all my mans on. I had 30, 40 like goddamn MC Hammer. He was buying breakfast, lunch, and dinner for his folks. Now he's saying, I'm broke. But what happened? You was leaning back too far. You got comfortable. You thought it was gonna last forever. You see? Things don't last forever in a volatile society.
I'm thinking about what you said, and I was thinking about some type of amusement park. You could have taken that ride, you get on that ride, and then it's over. It's over.
The anticipation is the fun.
Yeah.
You anticipate the Batman, Superman ride, shit. I can't wait. 2 minutes is over. God damn.
Yeah.
I gotta get on again.
Yeah.
And again.
Matter of fact, they gonna get the pass so they can jump the ladder. That's these niggas in the entertainment world, man.
That's the flat.
They like, man, fuck all that. We're gonna go straight to the source. Satan himself. Go ahead, bro.
I got the word to it. It says, in Gary, bro, it says to arouse, to arouse from sleep, to arouse from the sleep of death.
What?
This is the root word to vigilance.
That's why they put the teddy bear by the scene of the crime. They want that man to come back. You hurt me. We want you back. That's what it's doing. You know, verse, visual. When they got the candle, they want you to shake, try to chip. That's an incantation. Wanting this person to come back from what? Death, man. You see? Hey, the scriptures always speak truth. And the definition that stand on it that what we're saying is true in the scriptures. You see, these are not our words, man. We're just trying to give you a heads up warning so you don't face that. So no visual be made for your ass in the t-shirt.
When they get the destruction that's coming, ain't gonna be none of that.
Nope.
Your ass is in the earth heat. Your ass is getting melted and nobody can feel sorry for your own.
No t-shirt,
No, none of that shit. All that shit.
no tattoo.
Whoa.
Yep. It's over. It's over.
That's why we do it. That's why we to record the dead life.
Yeah. Oh, see? Yo. Come on, man. The scriptures, they ain't got nothing to do with me. It's the meaning of these words, man. You know, we gotta stand true in these words. We gotta know these meanings. We gotta figure out what the hell this book is trying to tell us. You see? So it to save our life. Go ahead, bro.
Romans chapter 13, starting at verse 11.
Oh,
And that knowing the time, that now is high time to awake out of sleep.
That's synonymous with being vigilant. To wake up out of sleep. To be watched. You know, to be circumspect. To understand the season and time that we are living in. This ain't no game. Satan out here to and fro. Tempting, he out here doing this job. All the angels of the Lord, they don't look. When they give it a commandment, they do it. Alright? And happy to do it. It's ecstatic to do it. Go ahead.
For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
That's right. Salvation is on the horizon, man. Look at the state of the world.
Yeah.
Look at the state of the people.
Yeah.
Right? Everything that the Lord said is going to take place is happening right now before our eyes. That's what the Lord said. He said to measure the time diligently within itself. Yeah. Okay? The instrument, our measurement is what is these scriptures. And then we filter everything through them, and it's like, okay, this is what's helping us to navigate to where we need to be. But you got to be awake to be able to see, right? You ain't going to see it if you sleep. Go ahead.
The night is far spent.
Right.
The day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness.
Right, that's the works of that. That's the prior works, right? When we were dead, when we was in a state where we lacked the understanding, we lacked the knowledge, we lacked the wisdom, we lacked the names of the Lord, man.
We didn't have Yahawah'S.
We didn't have them. And
We didn't have the light.
That's right. See?
The light came into the world, man.
Yep.
You see? And those who don't believe the light already came in the world, they still in darkness.
Yeah.
Even though the light came.
Yeah.
They missed it.
Man,
You see?
the scary thing is their perception, bro, they really think because you eating, sleeping, shitting, breathing, that you are alive and living your best life. But no, that is not the case. He that wanted out of the way to understand it shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
Yeah.
Only the Spirit of the Lord makes you alive, man.
Right.
Only this, man,
Right.
makes you alive. You know? Go ahead, bro. Finish off.
The night is far, I'm going to start over. The night is far spent. The day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness and let us put on the armor of light. Right? Let us walk honestly in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envy. But put ye on the Lord Yahawah'S Mashiach, and make not provision for the flesh.
That sounds like a new flesh. It says put on an armor. Not only you put on the flesh, you got something to protect you. You see? So that's why what's that? Ephesians, we got put on breastplate.
Yep, 6. Yep, 6.
Huh?
Ephesians 6. Get that. That's heavy.
Read that again.
On the 13,
That last verse.
verse 14, but put ye on the Lord Yahawah'S Mashiach, and make not provision for the flesh.
Right. So provision for the flesh is separate from the provisions of the spirit. There's two different times, it's two different attributes. What you're doing over here is not the same as what you're doing over there.
Right.
You see? The things of righteousness can't mesh with the things of the flesh. It don't match. It's boiling water, it don't mix. You see? So what we gotta do is live in one and not the other. More so. Of course we live in this fleshly body, but our mind is on the spirit of Yahawah. It's a whole different realm. Because when you talk to a regular conversation, you could be at Starbucks or fucking Starbucks. You could be anywhere, getting a bowl, and you say, you know what? This world gonna be destroyed. What? What the hell? What are you talking about? You don't like to live? What? My mind is on something different.
Something greater.
It's definitely greater. The Spirit of the Lord is definitely a spirit of greatness, of majesty, majesty. Go ahead.
To fulfill the lust there.
To fulfill the lust, because what your body wants to do and the spirit of wickedness wants to do is fulfill that thing. Whatever that thing is, whatever your thing is. Mortify the deeds of your members. You know what, you understand what that means? To mortify the deeds of your members? Right? You got to mortify means to kill. Like a mortician. You got to kill the deeds of your flesh in order for the Lord to grow in your body, in your spirit. Because they can't both live in the same casket. The Lord ain't living in no casket. He's a man of life. But you want to live in a casket with death. Only things. Dictates. All them things. What the hell? Why are you sending that? What the hell is wrong with you? You sick, man. You see? You are sick. Putting the baby in a dumpster. That's sick.
Come on.
Abort the baby. That's sick. You're not supposed to be living there. You see? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Ephesians 6 and 10. Finally, my brothers, be strong in the Lord, right? And in the power of his might,
Right?
put on the whole armor of the Most High.
You got to put on the whole armor. That means a whole new view, a whole new way of life. You Because remember, a person with armor on, he walks different from a regular dude. He walks different. He can't do all that a regular guy can do in his flesh. So you got to walk different, speak different, think different, talk different. Brother be talking in a regular conversation. We be at the house and we say, well, thou should have. What? Damn, brother. Come forward a couple hundred years. Thou should have. What the hell y'all been speaking? What? Come on,
Verse 11, put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Right, because the wiles of the devil, the trickeries of the devil, they're trying to devour you at every step we take. Every step, every thought, he wants to get in. He's a master manipulator and what's the word? What's the name? Not influencer, is infiltrator. That nigga will infiltrate your thoughts. Where it sounds like movement, but it's Satan's minion telling you, do the wrong thing. How the hell your own voice tell you to do something wrong? That's Satan working on you. All that. And you think it's you. Nah, it's me. Trying to create dissension, right? Trying to be against your brother in thought. I ain't praying for that dude. He always bang on asking for prayer. Satan be telling you that shit, man. Nah, I ain't gonna pray for you. Like, what the hell's going on up in here? Go ahead.
Verse 12,
Yeah.
for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities.
Those principalities, your thoughts, man. You got to fight against your own thoughts. You see? That's why a lot of people who don't believe in the Bible say that Jacob didn't wrestle with the angel, he wrestled with himself. So he took his own hip bone out the socket. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying what they say. Yeah, he gave himself a blessing, made him sleep on a rock, his own self. You know what I mean?
They read one sentence and it goes back.
It's the thought of man. I hear the other videos, man. I watch every goddamn stuff. I watch everything. I watch the off-brand shit so I know how to counter that shit. You know what I mean? He wrestled with himself, the brother. Come here. No, you come here. He fighting himself. You know, that's cartoon shit, man.
Right.
That's cartoon shit. Get off me. Hit himself.
Like he was coming out of Howard in the hospital and shit with one of them things. Like fucking fighting himself. That's
Keep going. Yo. It ain't me. I'm just telling what people keep saying. Go ahead.
12th verse, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood,
Yep.
but against principalities,
Right.
against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world.
Because that's strong too. Remember, they praying to their millions, man. They are actually saying, you know what? We gotta get these guys off the street. What can we do to stop the world? Let's see if we don't get taken down 8 minutes in. Like 8 minutes? How the hell he say so much in 8 minutes? Medical misinformation. 8 minutes in a video? Was that the real topic of the video? But they use these unprescribed laws, right? These, what's that, Psalm 10? They prescribe unrighteous decree. You know? Keep going. Isaiah 2
says, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world,
right?
and against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Right, the high places is everywhere. High places could be in your mama. Because she has a rule and authority over you, right? see, when she's given rule and authority, she has a high power over you. When Eve or your woman has rulership over you, she's a high power over you. So you got to push this shit down and away. Anything could be a high power. PlayStation 5 could be a high power over you. Because you take that as more than yourself or what you need to do and you're there. Anything can be a power over you if you let it. You can't let these things take power over you. You can't let these Goliaths build themselves up and get proud. You see?
Individuals that hierarchy, the shaitan, Satan is working with, they've been given, or they know they're setting these instruments out there for you to fall into the stage.
They say they do a diligent search on Jacob.
The ones that are privy to the esoteric knowledge, they be doing all of these incantations, sacrifices, and all these certain things behind closed doors. They really believe that there is power in the left, and it is to a certain degree. But only if you ain't got Yahawah's, man. You're gonna find yourself caught up in those snares that they lay before your face. Like the Quran said, different things, whatever you're giving your power or authority to, man, just know that it was set up like that. That answers to something, man. It answers to
Says, verse 13. Wherefore take unto you
What you're supposed to do, take on for you.
the whole armor of the Most High,
Go ahead.
that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day.
Yeah, man, the evil days ain't get here yet. So like you said earlier, man, you ain't seen nothing yet. You can go into the store and buy local bread. What happens when that day you can't? Or you're not able to? You're gonna look at that dude next door who just came from Costco.
Yep.
He coming in with a box from Costco, and you know it's bigger than Sammy size. Costco don't play, they give you double portion. You see? What happens when the East Indian woman can't buy 5 gallons of goddamn milk? What's going to happen? What's she going to do? You see?
that's equivalent to a rookie going into a playoff game. When somebody that's not privy to the game, don't understand, you good, bro.
You good, bro?
The individual is not privy to the game, has not trained for the game, has no knowledge, right? Has no experience, and then getting thrown into a game that's at the top of the mountain. You're gonna fall. You're gonna fail horribly, man. Real quick, man. You're gonna be running around like, what am I supposed to do?
How did I do it?
What am I doing? I don't know what to do. And you don't want to find yourself in that situation, and that's why what do you think we out here doing? What do you think we saying to this, man? Like, what do people, when they see us walk, like, bro, what are you standing in the rain? Bro, can I get a quick scripture about it, Sean? Get Ecclesiastes 12.
Yeah.
Dummy standing in the rain. Then Baloo said it, snow dummy.
Yep.
Ecclesiastes 12, bro.
Ecclesiastes 12 starts at the top. Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth.
Yes, sir.
Remember now the creators in the days of your youth. Right now.
Why?
Okay, now is the time. Go ahead.
While the evil days come not.
That's right. While the evil days, bad times, while before it comes, the Lord is telling you, listen, make the right investment. Trust me, the market, and look, first and foremost, the market is real. Okay? Not only is it volatile, but the Lord, He controls the market.
Yep.
Okay?
And we got insider
And
information.
we get insider trading information. That's what the prophets have. The prophets out here telling you, like, look, this is where you need to put your money at. You understand?
They're trying to knock us through it out.
Right. That's exactly what they're doing. That's what they're going to try to do, man. Try to spoil, spoil the price, but guess what? If the hedge of protection is there,
They gonna get some of us.
and then that's what, as it is written. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Scores of years draw nigh. But thou shalt say, I have no
And
pleasure.
don't forget your jacket.
While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain.
Right, because you think you in good case. You know, like I said, you can go to the store, you can do all these things, you think you're in good case. But you're not in good case. It's an optical illusion.
You made, the point you made earlier, which is going to touch on about the store, all the store, and all those things, the clothes you keep on, bro. So I want to.
And the day when the keepers in the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease.
Right. The scripture said you bind up the strong man, you gain the rest of the house. Go ahead.
Because they are few.
That's your Walmart. That's your, they close the stores. They close. What stores they Red Lobster closing. They ain't telling employees.
Call lawyer about some outside for that one. Shit.
Wait upon him. You can't be over right doing this, running up the crabs and stuff. The Lord will do it.
He's shutting back. Babylon is still open, closed.
Closed for business.
Right. You see the light, the open side, the right front, the thing open. Closed.
Going out of business.
Yep.
Out of business.
The thing is, everything ain't on sale. It costs more.
You would think shit that the prices would have decreased by now. Hell no, bro. That's how to know the Lord got these motherfuckers straight, bro. Like,
Can't afford this shit.
Because they are few, and those that look out the window be darkened. And the doors shall be shut in the street. When the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird.
and there's a plot. See, that's the thing. Boy, you gotta watch him work. Everything is a process. Everything, man. You know, you. It's not like you just jump and you're there. You know, you gotta take that ride to get to that point for that period of time. And if you just sit back and watch the Lord work, man, he is slowly shutting these doors, shutting these windows, okay? And everything is manifesting itself. Everything is coming to pass, man. You know, call on your liar, baby. The kingdom of heaven is at hand.
That's right.
Okay, just watch.
And all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
Right, these trashy ass fucking music, bro. Fucking sexy, bro. They see, I see the posts dropping some new shit. You go to the comments and read the comments. Everybody like, what is this? Every comment in there, it's like, bro, this is absolutely ridiculous. How are you even still on this? How are you at that much playtime? How are you at a point? Right, that's the conversation. Yeah, that's the conversation.
Well, I don't know. They both in my top 5.
What's that?
Top 5 what?
These motherfuckers, man, it's through. You're done. You're done. You think about the 60s, the 70s, the 50s, you know, the type of music that was being made, man, it's timeless music that was being made.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now we're living in a season where all they're doing is just sampling all of that music, referencing all of that music.
They fucking it up.
Yeah, they just completely destroying it, man. But that just lets you know that prophecy, we can check that off the list. Right? Go ahead.
Also, when they shall be
Finish
afraid,
it. Finish it.
Finish it.
also when they shall be afraid of that which is high, and fear shall be in the way, and the almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be a burden, and desire shall fail, because man goeth to his own home, and the mourners go about to the street.
Read that previous sentence. Something
And the,
low.
Just read up. Just read up.
verse 9, also when they shall be afraid of that which is high,
Right, the things that are lofty, the things that you have in abundance, like food, clothing, shelter.
Yeah.
You can go to the mall and buy anything you want if you have the money.
Hell yeah.
Right? But what happens when the mall closes? You see?
Yeah.
What happens when there's Foreman Mills? There's no way around no more.
Right. Right.
Go ahead.
Good.
and fear shall be in the way,
Fear is going to be in your way now. Where are you going to go?
Damn.
You know a car nowadays is only valued for 3 years?
That's crazy.
You better off leasing the gun. You can't buy
Yeah,
it.
what the fuck?
That shit
3 years.
is absolutely.
How the hell you buy a car $50,000 and only gonna last 3 years?
Not to mention insurance, okay? Gas prices. It's so much. It's like, What am I just drown?
Oh, you gotta pay to go across state.
You got a toll road? I mean, this is monopoly for real.
Some
On top
bullshit.
of The toll they
Yeah,
told.
right. All these taxes, all these interest rates, you got all these bro.
Oil changes $80. What the hell is going on here?
And that depends on what type of oil you get, what type of engine you get, what type of vehicle you got. 'Cause you got to put certain gas.
This abundance is becoming short. Go ahead.
And the almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be a burden.
Well, we yet to see that with the cicadas.
Wait, I was waiting for them. I know they coming. Oh, they coming.
Hey, I'm sorry, have you seen those? Cicadas? Oh, you didn't.
That's for sure.
Cut.
And the vine shall fail, because man goes to his long home.
What?
Because man goes to his long home.
Long home, the woman ain't she left your hand for another. Don't let her be a cougar. She's gone. Cougars are 40 now. Look at cougars.
Shit, give me a cougar then. Fuck it.
40-year-old cougars. They ready to bounce on your ass and hit the next. I know cougars. Go ahead, bro.
And the mourners goes about the street.
Yeah, morning, right? I know you are.
Mourners goes about the street.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be a sad day. It's gonna be a sad
Hell yeah.
day. No, we just give you the heads up because we know it, and we hold our faith that we're not gonna go through it. We're gonna see people go through it, right? But we're not gonna go through it. I don't want to like
Those will.
You see?
That's right.
Those who believe in him shouldn't go through these things, man. You see? But, you know, it's going to take a toll on you anyway. But like you said, we don't live the prophecy. We're going to be living in the prophecy. You see?
You gotta respect the process.
You got to respect all that.
We gonna sit back and watch and wait. I don't want to rock this out. The Lord have mercy on us. Keep us in that day, man.
That's right.
You know, the Lord's will. As these days continue to progress, the prophecy increases, flourishes. The Lord's will, our faith stays on par with that, man. The Lord's will, the Lord give His elect faith that we need to endure. All right,
Yes.
and to the end.
Yes.
That's right.
Because that's the name of the game.
Yes.
We're trying to make it about it here, whichever way. We just want to be found in the Lord's favor. You know, may His mercy be upon us. You know, and if we just want anything else, with that, we're gonna give infinite praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Yahawah'S. Of course, double honors goes out to the apostles and the elders of the millstone. And a sincere peace and salutation goes out to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
Come on, read that.